Good morning, it's Wednesday and we're on the Willoway dock. Let's take a look at some plants shipping out on the dock today. First up, we're looking at some beautiful baby blue spruce. These are just gorgeous plants, would be nice for retail and take them right into the Christmas sale season. And next to the baby blues here, we're looking at some 7-gallon Alberta spruce. Here's a really nice look at some Thuja emerald green. These are spiraled 7-gallons, shaped up, looking beautiful right now. Here we're looking at our 7-gallon blue made pyramidal hollies, and next to them, this bright yellow, is a fairly new plant to us. This is Thuja Stark's Gold. Holds its color very nice and adds a lot of color to the landscape. I pulled one of these away here to show you our 3-gallon. These are Blue Princess Holly. We got a great looking crop of holly this year in 3s and 7s, and also some 10s. So be sure to check out that availability. Look at these gorgeous full plants. Well, here we're looking at roses, and they still have bud and bloom on them. We haven't had a lot of cold, so they'll continue to throw some flower out here. We'll show you the bud and bloom on these. So we still have knockout and drift that have color. A great side-by-side comparison on hydrangea. Here we have Little Quickfire in a 2-gallon, and then we have the standard Quickfire. And both of these are early to bloom, about 2 weeks before the other paniculatas. Difference is stature. Little Quickfire is in that 3 to 5 foot, and then we have standard Quickfire, which is a beautiful 3-gallon plant here, and that's in the 6 to 8. So great plants for all different spots throughout your garden. I wanted to bring your attention to these gorgeous looking plants. We have 3s and 7s. Here we're looking at Ilex Winter Red, and this verticillata variety is stunning. As the leaves defoliate, the berries will hang on right in through the snowfall, so this is really a showstopper from fall all the way through the winter season. Ilex Winter Red. Well, as you can see here, we still have some very nice variegated liriope, and this is Silvery Sunproof. We're looking at some Endless Summer, and then this is Thuja Mr. Bowling Ball. Again, this has been a staple on our docks here all season long. And then this is a very nice upright from Proven Winners. This is Thuja North Pole, and very hardy, nice presentation on retail. Extremely nicely shaped plants. North Pole. Next to them, let's take a look at the Caryopteris. This is Little Miss Sunshine. It's got a very nice chartreuse foliage to it, and look at that flower. We got another really nice value. This is Variegated Gardenia, and in a 2-gallon, believe it or not. Very nice full plants in a 2, and this adds a really nice spring bloom. 3-gallon, this is Endless Summer, and you can see they still are budding up nicely. Nice tight full plants. We're looking at some of our 3-gallon grasses, and you can see a really nice value in these 3s. We're starting to see plumes. We're looking at Gracilis here, and then we're going to come down. I'll show you our Carl Foresters. This crop has not yet began to show plumes, but really nice full plants and a good value. Here we have a really good order. This is Pachysandra in our flats, and we got great ground covers here. You can see a really nice full flat. Keep us in mind, ground covers in flats and 1-gallon. I pulled a few of these off to show you these 3-gallon PJM Elites. See some more of those Little Quickfires, and this plant is in high demand. Very cute little plant, great for tight landscaping, small space landscaping. And then check out these. Here we have our 3-gallon azaleas coming up to the dock here. You can see very nice full 3-gallon plants. Here we have our potted trees, and the guys are just now grabbing these to tie them up for shipment. Be sure to check our container tree program. We have 5s all the way up to our gorgeous 25s. Here we have our bicycle globosas, and these were actually grown in the field in what we're grow bag program. And we pop those out of the grow bags and we put them in containers. And these are awesome, 15 to 18. And look at the color on these. Here we have our 3-gallon. These are Purest Mountain Fire, and they've popped out here in some really nice flush of that red growth here, adding some nice fall color to us. And then these will really illuminate in the spring with blossoms. Purest Mountain Fire. We have an order of our 3-gallon. This is Roost Grollo. And I'll zoom in here. Really nice 15 to 18 inch 3-gallons. A very sought after plant in commercial landscaping, very tolerant of urban conditions. Great looking plants. 3-gallon Roost Grove. Hand around here so you can see these 3-gallon. This is barberry, and this is Rosy Glow barberry. Look at the nice color coming out on these tips. Adds a lot of nice color for the fall landscape. This is Barberry Rosy. I'll show you these little guys here. This is Cornus Red Gnome, and they're just starting to get some fall color to them. Nice, short, compact red twig dogwood variety. You know, you can see here nice full plants. They're starting to show some fall color, and also the foliage is going into fall. I mean, we're just weeks away here, but look at the plant itself. It's a great value in a 3-gallon. This is Cornus Red Gnome. More of those great looking 7-gallon Alberta spruce, and I'm panning around here to show you. These are 15-gallon Heritage Birch. I wanted to pull one of these out to show you. This is kind of one of my favorite landscape plants. This is Itea Little Henry, and it's really a 3-season plant, because in the spring it just explodes with the white spires in flower. Through the summer it's a nice green shrub, and then in the fall it just goes to that real nice fire red, much like burning bush. We got some great looking 3s available right now. And I just pulled one of these Bloomerang lilacs off to show you the 3 gallons. Very nice size, and yes, they're still blooming. They'll bloom right into frost, and what a nice color plant. This is Syringa. Well, here we have our 3-gallon, and these are oak leaf hydrangea. This is Alice, and very nice 3s. You can see that we are starting to show signs of fall foliage. Interesting plant. Oak leaf has a very nice bark characteristic, adds a lot to the shade garden. And here we're looking at Spirea Little Princess. What a value on these little guys. We have a new crop. These are 3-gallon Hydrangea Bobos, and another short statured variety of Paniculata. We can see they'll still have some color on them, and that flower will turn just an awesome red yet this fall. We have our 3-gallon Ilex Labordensa, and another great value in the 3-gallon plant. Awesome landscape plant. Ilex Labordensa. I'm just going to pan through here to show you some of our other hollies coming up to the dock. A great assortment of hollies. Again, we have gorgeous 3s, 5s, and 7s available right now and shipping out. You can see here very nice full plants. Good value. I'll pull one of these off. Here we have our 3-gallon Hetz columnaris, and these are heavy 24 to 30 inch plants. Good value on these 3 gallons. As you can see here, nice consistent pull. And then I'm going to come in and show you, these are 7-gallon Aronia Viking. Glossy foliage to them. Really nice landscape plant. Good fall color, and they have the dark berry. This is Aronia Viking. You can see trees coming into the dock. We're looking at tulip trees on this end here in 25 gallons. Very nice full heads. Great landscape size, 1 3/4 to 2 inch. Here we have some 2-inch 25-gallon. This is Cercis canadensis. Awesome full heads on these. Okay, if you're looking for some fall color, here we have a Weigela. This is My Monet Sunset. And another short stature plant, does great as a foreground plant in the landscape or perennial garden. And just look at this color. It typically has got the green and yellow, but you can see the nice coppery color, fall color coming on. Outstanding plant in the landscape right now. My Monet Sunset in 2 gallons. I think you can see the full heads on these 15-gallon here. Here we have 15-gallon top grafted Snow Fountain Sherry. And then next to them, look at the heads on these beauties here. This is Bloomerang in a 7-gallon. And yes, those are buds and blooms, so we still have a lot of nice color on these Bloomerang trees and shrubs. We're looking at Hacknoloa All Gold in 19 centimeters, and the pyramidal plant that we're looking at is Blue Point in a 3-gallon. Again, the grasses are just outstanding right now. We're looking at Morning Night, Gracilis, great selection, outstanding plants. And this is the time to get them, guys. They're just now starting to plume up, and they're going to look great in a garden center or landscape. Now, just as I rounded the corner, I wanted to show you these. This is another exceptional grass right now. Pennisetum Hamlin in a 3-gallon, all plumed up, big, huge 3 gallons. Exceptional value. Well, I've shown these on past videos here, but here we're looking at Pyracantha, and this is Yukon. And you can see here the berries on these plants. Big, full plants in a 7-gallon trellis. This is Yukon Bell in a 7. Pull one of our 7-gallon. This is Green Velvet, and you can see very nice full 7-gallon plants. We're looking at another hydrangea. This is our 3-gallon Petiolaris, and these are up on trellises, but they can be used on walls or even as a ground cover. Awesome plants. 3-gallon Hydrangea Petiolaris. Looking at Chamaecyparis, and this is Soft Serve from Proven Winners. Very nice 3-gallon plant. This plant will get about 8 foot or so in height. Nice pyramidal shape and deer resistant as well. So if you're looking for a different look as far as a hedge plant or a specimen, this is soft serve. Here I came up on a few pallets of our 3-gallon. This is Winter Gem boxwood. Nice heavy 12-inch body, feathered out at 15s. Gorgeous looking 3s. This is Winter Gem boxwood. Wow, look at these. These are really in high demand. Here we have our 15-gallon. These are green giants, tipping 5 foot. Very nice uniform plants. Green giant, 15 gallon. We have a really good value in another arborvitae. These are emerald greens, tipping 4 foot here. Very nice full base plants, and these are 5-gallon Thuja Smart. We have an order of our 3-gallon mop cypress, and I kind of tilt this one so you can see the top of the plant. Heavy 15 to 18s, exceptional value. These are 3-gallon mop cypress. Looking at our 25-gallon dissectum maples, and we have them with several heights. This happens to be the low one, and we're looking at Tamiyukiyama, and again, this would be great in that waterfall or rock garden. Well, we just seen the low plants. I wanted to come out here and show you this order. I also had some of the taller versions of the same variety here. These are 25-gallon dissectum maples, and you can see these are a little bit taller. So we got them for all landscapes and applications, so be sure to give our sales team a call. These are tied up, but I think you can see the consistency on these 15-gallon oaks. To show you these, Buddleia are still growing strong. A lot of the varieties in the Proven Winter selection will bloom right through to frost, and this one with an exceptional color is Miss Molly. And here we have some perennials. I mean, we're looking at the subulata phlox. This one happens to be emerald blue. Very nice rich color, great ground cover. Coreopsis is still going strong. Dianthus, and this is variegated iris, which will give you a nice late spring flower, but look at that foliage. Here we have clethra. This is Sugartina crystallina, and you can see it still has really nice rich green color. This is a newer one from Proven Winters. Exceptional bloomer, and that dark color really contrasting the foliage. Sugartina crystallina. Really nice color plant. This is First Editions brand, and this one is Diravilla Cool Splash. And you can see the variegated foliage still looks exceptional. Gives you a really nice fall punch of color. Has that yellow flower in June, July, but very hardy plant, and it continues this color right through the fall. Well, I wanted to show you a few of these 15-gallon. These are emerald green arborvitae. Very nice order, and this is Bloomstruck in a 2-gallon. And I think you can see that nice rich color. Still bud and bloom. Nice red contrasting stems. What an outstanding plant. This is Bloomstruck in a 2-gallon. I'm looking at an echinacea, and this is Julia. And this is typically, you would think echinacea is a summer blooming plant, but they had a nice bunch of color, especially Julia, Cleopatra, and these oranges and yellows. Echinacea, 19 centimeter. Again, here we have a nice order of those 3-gallon Endless Summers. Very nice new crop here. You can see they're full 3 gallons. Some bud and bloom, but wow, what an outstanding plant. Right behind our shipping dock here, and it just happens to be a location that we're growing drift roses, so I wanted to give you a perspective of color. Look at these gorgeous drift roses. They're going to still be bud and bloom here for some time, but we know the fall's coming, temperatures are changing, but outstanding full plants. This is drift roses. Next to those drift roses, I wanted to show you our houses of Buddleia, and we're looking at Purple Haze, and I wanted to show you these Buddleia. These are Blue Chip Junior, and still bud and bloom. They're going strong. Again, they'll come on until we get hit by a frost. Great all season long color and a dwarf statured plant. Well, that's it for the dock walk. I was in the greenhouse here, and I wanted to recap the new program, Chick Charms. You can see these beautiful little plants. Make an awesome merchandising display, great presentation in retail, and these really won a lot of awards at the summer show for retail, so keep those in mind. We actually have them right here for sale for this fall, and these would also take you right in through winter as far as sales, so keep these in mind. These are Chick Charms.